sea grows angry, but nothing shall deter a swordmaster from his quest. Mark my words, brave. You will be avenged. Patience, Tsubaki. We shall reach our quarry in due time. But first, we must hurry to the aid of my pupil. Let us be off.
Boatcat.
The Skyhold is gone.
Those two were your friends?
More than friends. Jan and Nikolai were my closest companions. We were the three Cavaliers, brothers in arms till the end of our days. But at least, that's what I thought. Forgive me, everyone. Agnes' kidnapping, my friend's betrayal, this is all my fault.
Don't put the weight of the world on your shoulders like that, you. You've had it tougher than any of us.
Excusez-moi, you. No matter who turns against you, I'll always be here.
Me too. After all, we're friends brought together by a common cause.
Friends. Thank you.
Nah, don't mention it. Now, who's ready to go kick some Imperial behind?
Agnes, can you tell where the Skyhold's heading?
Oh, well, no, it's difficult to say.
Can you see anything from the window? Anything that could give us a hint?
Just the blue of the ocean stretching as far as the eye can see.
Nothing but ocean.
What's this? A flock of migratory birds?
Birds? What do they look like?
They're quite striking, really, with green feathers, red crests, and long pointed tails.
That sounds an awful lot like the Harina starling.
Amazing, sir! You're a living, breathing field guide!
And they seem to be flying south, or east, or is that west?
There's only north left, Agnes.
I see your sense of direction is as reliable as ever, Agnes.
Forgive me. The air seems to be growing warmer and warmer.
Agnes, that's a great help. Tell us if you notice anything else.
I certainly shall.
Now let's put together everything we know. The Skyhold has left Eternia for warmer climes. From the window, Agnes saw a flock of starlings. That can only mean one thing. The Skyhold is bound for the continent of Harina.
There's an ocean in between us and Harina. We're going to need a boat.
Then we should go to the port in Gathladio. They'll have a ship for us there.
Yeah. Recruit from the internet. Having trouble racking up street pass encounters? Net friend invites are just a thing. With this feature, you can connect to the internet and find new guests to aid you. Just talk to the adventurer, select update data from the save menu, you can get a special present once a day. These plucky chaps are there for you when your other friends are hard to come by. You can set up battle links and summon them just as you would your usual friends. Gathladio, Seed of Crystallism. So, we're headed to Gathladio. What is it, Tiz? Oh, it's nothing really. I just thought Eternia was all highlands, locked away by the mountain ranges. I never knew it had a port city, too. It surprises a lot of people. Gathladio is the only port city on the Eternian continent, after all. It's kind of like Eternia's front door. Its front door? How so? For most of history, there was no way to enter Eternia except through Gathladio. Back in the days before airships were invented. Yeah, and the Orthodoxy still ruled the land. Gathladio was the first city built to honor the Earth Crystal, and the very seat of crystalism. Gathladio is also where the Crystal Guard was formed, and it's home to the Gate of the Faithful, now a popular tourist attraction. The city was once a fort, right? The gate was the only way in. I know my father struggled over whether to tear it down or not. Come to think of it, that's all I know about Gathladio. I guess I'm no better than you here. No surprise, I guess. What with the Duchy and the Orthodoxy being at war for so long. Yes, we were enemies then, but not now, and not ever again. I couldn't agree more. Well, I know the city is famous for more than just its history. It's also the birthplace of Gethalad tiramisu, right? You know it, and don't forget a slice of Gethalado gâteau. It goes wonderfully with a refreshing Gethalate latte. Oh, it all sounds so heavenly. When we get there, I want to head straight to the nearest cafe. Ahaha! Maybe we find after we find ourselves a boat. Onward. Alright, so discussing animes I see you guys are talking about. Square Enix should make animes of its shows. I agree. That would be awfully weeb of them, though. That said, there is a Final Fantasy VII anime. Well, for certain, it's a very short anime. It just takes place over the Nibelheim incident. It's called Final Fantasy VII Last Order. It's pretty hated by fans, but you should check it out if you're interested, because while the animation's good, Square licensed it out to some other company and they made some liberal changes to the story. So they're not, people don't really consider that anything worthwhile. As far as full-length anime goes, I agree. But I mentioned Last Order because it's the closest thing we've got right now. The Tales of series, though, has animes for all of its games. Well, not all, but a lot of its games. Actually, I'm watching Tales of the Abyss anime right now. That's what I'm working on. 99 hours? Okay. It's only going to take 9 hours with this? Perfect. Oh, I gotta change my jobs. Alright, so. Magnolia, are you going to be a fencer or a bishop? Even says fencer, odd says bishop. We rolled a 4. She's gonna be a fencer. I'll change your equipment and abilities here in a sec. Tiz is gonna be our bishop. Look at that. Let's go get gear for him. That's not gonna be good gear. Okay, so that's not gonna be good for her. That's only 26. That's 26. I gotta get her a sword. Alright, we'll worry about that in a moment. So we'll get you a Mystic Hood. We'll get you a Mana Robe. There we go. Buy the short sword. It'd be better for Tiz for damage, but don't think it's stronger than the Moonglaze basic damage, but it's only a little weaker, and she's got a rank A with it, or S. I haven't read the mangas for them. I don't read a lot of manga, actually. I prefer the moving pictures and such for the animes over mangas. But right now I'm watching Tales of the Abyss, and it's really good. It's actually surprisingly close to the game. They didn't take many liberties with it, which is good to see. Oh, it's dead. Alright. Sure, we'll fight another one. Alright, so Tiz probably won't be able to kill something in one hit at this class, but we'll find out. It's just an appling, so maybe. No, I didn't think so. Yeah, I got 10 EXP and 10 job EXP. Leaving Cherry there needing 1 job point to level up. Lunai, what's your favorite anime or what's your favorite manga? I learned the ability Triple Wield. You have too much? Alright, give me a few of your favorites. Alright, so you guys are gonna like this. I can equip a weapon in her head slot gear, and we're gonna do that because I want to. Oh, I'm just gonna cross the other side. We don't need to go through the forest. Kimetsu no Soja Eren? I don't know that one. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is probably the only anime where I like every single character. It's a nice, not well-known anime you will recommend to everyone? Okay, I'll write it down and check it out. I'm not sticking around here. Okay, here we go. We are in Gethalaudio.
So this is where you grew up? You?
I can just see you running up and down the streets. I bet you slipped on that hill over there and scraped your knee.
I don't remember scraping my knee. Actually, I don't remember much at all about my childhood. Just that I didn't go outside much.
What? What sort of kid doesn't play outside?
Well, I liked reading books and that sort of thing, you know? What did you do outside, if you feel that strongly about it?
Sword fights, of course.
Of course? No, I mean when you were younger. Didn't you play with dolls? Throw them tea parties?
No, I played at sword fighting. There wasn't a kid in the neighborhood that could stand up to me.
Okay, so, what about when you were older? I suppose you were into social dancing and your studies by then?
No, sword fighting. It was more training than playing at that point, though.
Oh, la vache.
Good gravy.
That sounds like Idia.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You, where's our boat?
The docks are right this way. Follow me, everyone.
The following menu options have been unlocked. Favorites. Optimizing your jobs and abilities before a boss fight is always wise, but switching back and forth can be a chore. Use favorites to save yourself time and trouble. You can save your favorite party configuration from the tactics menu. Your current jobs, abilities, and equipment will be saved, ready for the next time you want that same setup. Change jobs with ease. With favorites, you can switch jobs and meet any situation. Save your standard setup, along with special formations for difficult foes. Or keep a party of mages ready for when you need all the spell power you can get. It's hard to remember all the ones you love. Sword Art Online, I haven't watched yet. Shall I tell you something good? A little gift for the pampered son of House Genealogy, There's the light armor and then there's heavy armor. But the heavy stuff is not always the most effective. It depends on how well it suits your job. This is Gethladio. It is the gateway to the historical route taken by the pilgrims on their way to the Earth Crystal. You guys don't say anything different. Hey, hey! Do you guys know the tale? Long ago there lived a lad whose great side made others mad. So poor Satanta was ever sad. The people feared his gruesome size, his meaty arms, his crushing thighs. They looked on him with hateful eyes.
Well, if it isn't young Master Yu, what brings you to the docks today?
My friends and I are bound for Harina. We're in need of a sturdy vessel.
Aye, indeed. I fear the Imperial attack has left my docks in shambles. Not a single seaworthy vessel remains.
Oh dear. Well then, I suppose we have no choice. We'll just have to swim.
Are you crazy? Harina must be hundreds of leagues away.
We must not let that discourage us.
No, we mustn't give up without even trying.
Yes, we must. Yu's optimism is rubbing off on her.
I see my student is as spirited as ever.
Says who?
Isn't that...
Master? Master, you're alive!
Master? It is?
Just so. I am Nobutsuna Kami-Izumi, a disciple of the Way of the Sword.
Everything I know about swordsmanship I learned from Master Kami-Izumi. Master, when I last saw you, I thought you were... I'm just glad to see you safe.
What brings you here, Kami-Izumi? Sir?
The wind carried to me tidings of great peril in the duchy. The master that turns a blind eye when his student is in danger is a poor...
You couldn't have come at a better time, Master. As it happens, we're in a real pickle.
Pickle?
We need to get to Harina, but after the Empire's attack, there isn't a boat to be found.
Worry no more, for I have a vessel of my own. You may consider it yours.
Truly, Master? I don't know how to thank you.
We depart at dawn. Prepare your belongings.
Aye, aye, Master.
Oh, but before we set sail, could you show us the sanctum?
Of course. But why?
I want to see with my own eyes the halls where Agnes forged the way for peace.
'Tis? It would be my pleasure, sir.
You like wolves, Lunai? I kind of gathered. I kind of figured. Lunai, Moonai. Has a wolf feel to it. Adia's master. Sorry for the wait. Oh, Adia, are you sure you don't need to take a little longer? I'm sure. I told my master about the ceremony and what happened to my father. I've wanted to ask, but Adia, what did happen to your father? Is he okay? I don't know. They didn't find his body at the sanctum, or Alternus's. Don't give up hope. Two mighty warriors like them, I'm sure they made it through. Thanks, Tiz. I'm trying to keep up hope. So where's Master Kami-Izumi now? Beats me. He wandered off looking for dried sardines. Dried sardines? Master Kami-Izumi is quite different for some reason. Actually, I gotta check. Maybe they got updated magic here. Doubt it, but where's checking? They do not. Alright, there we go. Check complete. What's the name of a wolf in Roman? Interesting. Your boyfriend already took the night ice? Of course he did. You were alive? Sir Yu. Sir Yu, it is too late for us.
Uther!
Sir Yu? You live! When I heard you'd gone off after the Kaiser on your own, I feared the worst.
As did I, Uther. I was certain that Jan had...
When I saw Sir Jan turn against us, I ran.
There's no shame in that, Uther. You did well to outrun him.
Well, I didn't so much outrun him as I slipped and fell into a gully.
Hey, it happens to us all.
And washed downstream. And swept clear out to sea. I only recently made my way back here.
What an ordeal. What matters most is that you're safe.
Thank you, Sir Yu. By the way, have you news of Sir Nikolai? He has yet to return.
I fear he won't be returning. Nikolai has gone over to the Empire as well.
What? This cannot be!
I couldn't believe it either, until my sword met his staff in battle. Sending you all after the Skyhold, even the attack on the ceremony may have been by his design.
Oh!
To think, Sir Nikolai too has betrayed us. And so the once proud Crystal Guard comes to an end.
My brothers in arms, who's to say this is the end?
But Sir Yu, Her Holiness has been kidnapped, and 2 of our boldest now fight for our foe. You see before you the remainder of the Crystal Guard. What hope is left for us?
Still, this isn't the end. I won't let it be the end.
Sir Yu!
Our brothers have fallen, but we live, do we not? Yes, we live to fight on. And as long as we keep hope in our hearts, we can fight back, over and over again if we must, until the day we deliver our coup de gravy!
Sir Yu is right. We may be battered, but we are not beaten.
Yes, there is still much to be done. We must not give up hope.
Starting today, starting with us, the Crystal Guard shall be reborn. Your words give us strength, Sir Yu. Truly, you are the heir to House Gideolcha. With you to lead us, I have no doubt that the Crystal Guard will rise again.
Thank you, Uther. But I fear I can't stay here with you. Her Holiness needs my help. The 3 Cavaliers may be no more, but their duties remain. Saving Pope Agnes and rebuilding the Crystal Guard will both be great tasks, in no small measure.
And we will defend Gathlatio with our lives, Sir Yu. Aye, for this is our duty as well. Let the Kaiser come. We'll knock that flying castle of his clear out of the skies.
Grand job you done
With
so
just
far.
us? I like those odds.
Anywho, yeah, spot the important character. Indeed, exactly. You got Knight A, Knight B, and Othar. I highly recommend it, Helldog.
I laughed. I cried.
You think so? Well, it was nothing, really.
Is somebody blushing?
Come on, quit it.
This brings back memories.
Memories?
Of Agnes. In Ansheim, she spoke to the people of Awakening the Wind, and in Florum, of the depth of her friendship, again and again. Just like you.
It does bring back memories, but comparing Yu's speech to Agnes's?
On the contrary, it was marvelous, Yu. Our emotions, our passions can move the hearts of others. We live to fight on, and fight we shall, over and over if we must. Your optimism has given your comrades hope, where hope was lost.
But I didn't do anything special.
Sure you did. Not that I'd expect any less from the founder of Agnes's Avengers.
Agnes's Avengers?
That's nothing. Really, forget about it.
Kapow! Mr. Oblivious strikes again!
I'm counting on you, Yu. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Yes, Your Holiness.
I don't know about Idia, but I thought you were wonderful in there, Yu.
Thanks. Nobody's ever said anything like that to me before. I think I'm gonna melt.
Oh la la, you're as red as a beet.
Don't make fun of me. Come on, we leave tomorrow, so let's go back to my place and get some rest.
So, what Final Fantasies have I streamed so far? What are you updating me with here? You giving me stuff? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Helldog has the right of it. I have streamed them all. All the ones that are feasible anyway. I haven't done Brave Exvius or Mobius, because I don't want to. I'm not into mobile games, and that's not a feasible game to stream, really. It would take too long. I haven't done Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Advance, or Tactics A2, just because, one, I'm terrible at them, and two, I don't think they make for great streaming games, so I'm going to be recording those for my YouTube. I also haven't streamed Final Fantasy Dissidia, which I might, but I'll probably just YouTube those as well.
C'est délicieux. It's positively scrumptious. What's this dish, you?
That would be saucy squidding spaghettini, my young lady from the moon. It's a House Geniolja speciality.
Squid?
Yeah, squid. You know, those slimy guys with all the legs? Don't you have them on the moon?
Idia, your teeth are pitch black. And everyone knows there are no squid on the moon. Only octopuses.
Your teeth are nice and inky too, Tiz. But we don't have any octopuses on the moon either.
Oh, so good.
You can say that again. This paella de Gethladia was something else.
You actually understood what she said?
More or less.
Wow, even your ears are extraordinary.
So this is what you expect of a home-cooked meal. I'll have to get the recipes.
Is something the matter, Magnolia?
C'est rien. Don't mind me.
Huh?
All right, my belly's full of goodies, and now it's time to hit the hay. The Agnes League sets off at dawn.
It's Agnes's Avengers. Please remember it correctly, Idia. You too, sir.
Right. What you said.
And it came to be that my new companions and I set off on a quest to rescue Her Holiness from the clutches of the dastardly Kaiser. Though our journey will doubtless be a long and trying one, I have no doubt that with teamwork and cooperation, we will prevail. Agnes's Avengers. Such was the name I bestowed upon our merry band. In truth, at first I was unsure about the moniker. But my friends have taken quite a liking to it, which fills me to no end with pride. Idia, in particular, seems especially impressed with my creativity.
Says who?
No,
What are you writing, you? I keep seeing you scribbling in there.
just making notes in my diary. I always wanted to be a scholar. Old habits die hard, I guess.
A scholar? Who'd have thunk?
Well, you don't have to be so surprised about it.
Still, keeping a mission log is a good idea. Perhaps I could write something too?
Me too! Me too!
What? But why? Oh, this is too much. Tiz, do something, sir, please.
All right, listen up, everyone. We'll use different colors to tell who's writing what. I call dibs on green.
But, sir?
Hey, no fair! Oh, fine, I call orange.
I hope there's a blue.
But of course, young lady.
Where do those pens come from? Alfred!
That settles it! Yu's diary is now everyone's diary!
What? Oh, all right, fine.
Anyway, so I Completed Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 the After Years, 5, 6, 7, 7 Crisis Core, 7 Dirge of Cerberus, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2, 11 mostly, 12, 12, 2, 13, 13, 2, 13, 3, 14-ish, I'm working on that still, 15 and the DLC for 15, as well as Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Final Fantasy... There's apparently something else in this room. Whatever. Don't care. Crystal Chronicles, Ring of Fates, Echoes of Time, The Crystal Bearers, Final Fantasy Dimensions, Chocobo's Dungeon 2, and yeah. You can find you can find all of it on my YouTube channel. Since FF11, no, Zelda's on my list though. I'm gonna be getting to that soon. Final Fantasy 11 is almost done because they aren't releasing any more stories for it, and I only have 2 stories left in the game to finish. Silly's been helping me with those.
This is our boat?
Don't be silly, idiot.
None other.
Master, let me get this straight. This is...
Our vessel.
Tu plaisante. I don't believe it. An ultra-compact marine vessel. Who knew that Luxembourg had such advanced technology?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. But if we set out in this, we'll be castaways in no time.
This boat has carried me safely across the oceans. A finer vessel I have never known.
What if we hit a big wave? We'll end up as fish food.
A finer vessel I have never known.
Relax. I'm sure there's more to the boat than meets the eye. Right, sir?
Worry not. This boat has served me well in my travels. It may not look like much, but it will not go down easily. Isn't that so, Tsubaki?
Master, I've been meaning to ask, but what's with the cat?
Tsubaki has been my fast companion in my journey across these realms. You have no fears about our vessel, do you, Tsubaki? And that settles that. Board this vessel as if you were boarding a mighty galleon.
Comment? What settles what now?
I'm not so sure about this either.
Come on, if Master Kami Izumi says it'll be fine, it'll be fine. Probably.
Right, let's trust him. I'm sure it'll all work out. Somehow.
We've entered her arena, Your Majesty.
Excellent. All is proceeding as it should.
Which brings us to the next stage of our plan. We have 2 matters to attend to here, yes?
The first objective is as I explained to the 2 of you. I trust you will not let me down.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Which brings us to the matter of the compass.
Our men on the ground are investigating as we speak.
What about you? Knowing him, he won't sit still for long.
The boy will bother us no more. You know who will see to that.
With all due respect, Your Majesty, are you certain the individual in question is up to the task?
I deny your words and your worries, Nikolai. The one you speak of is an experienced assassin. You will be dead before he knows it himself. Isn't that so, Bismarck?
Easy, Tiger.
You is not your concern. See to your own duties.
Roger that.
As you command, Your Majesty.
Roger, Roger.